that's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher, live. Long run, yeah, long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize, never lose sight. In this marathon of life, I'm running through the night.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Happy Fast and Furious Friday to everyone. Good morning, DSGB 84. Good morning, Stephen. Nick Harden, Roll Tide. Good morning, Stephen. Roll Tide to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. If you can hear me, say you can hear me. If you can't, we got some technical difficulties. At least I'm going deaf, I guess. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Roderick. Good morning, my man. Good morning. Good morning, Latoya. Good morning, Nick Harden. Good morning, everybody. You can hear me? There we go. Nick said he can hear me loud and clear. Happy Friday to everyone. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Whoever you are. There's Michelle. Good morning to you. You got that right, Michelle. You stole my thunder, but I love it. I love it. Roll Tide from Texas, Michelle. Everybody say good morning to Michelle. Good morning to you from wherever you are this morning. It's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to have a great day. Great day. Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Fast and Furious Friday. Now, listen, this morning we're just going to stay on here 1 hour. Latoya, you just made my head start hurting. I don't know why the Steelers did that foolishness right there, but it is what it is. They're gonna listen. There's an old song that says, "You gonna make me love somebody else. Keep on doing me the way you do." Good morning, Dwight. Good morning to my producer. Good morning. I mean, I don't know why the Steelers did that, Latoya. I don't know what the reasoning is. Somebody must don't want to see us succeed this year. But hey, like I said, it is what it is. But yeah, they me too, Michelle. Me too. I mean, I've had a headache all night long thinking about that right there. I just tell you. Good morning. Good morning. Shouting out everyone in the chat. Glad to see you on today. 85 days, like Michelle said. Listen, if so often in the chat, I need all of us that's in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start it off. Michelle did it. We need to remind ourselves 85 days and we have liftoff. That's it. That's what I need to put in the chat. Either, you can write, you can put that or just put 85 days. 85 days, we have liftoff. Bama versus FSU, Florida State. My main question to everybody, are you ready? Roger, you hit it, bro. 14 Saturdays. That'll work too. 14 Saturdays. 14. Man, we getting close. Good grace of life. I'm like Phil Collins. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting. 85 days, 14 Saturdays. Hadn't quite got it. I'm ready too, Michelle. I'm ready too, sis. I'm ready. Oh, yeah. Florida State, we coming. We coming. We coming. 85 days, DSGB 84. If you have not subscribed to DSGB 84's channel, I need you to do it today. I really do. I need you to do it today. It's of the utmost importance that we do it today. I've subscribed, others have subscribed, but if you, whoever you are, you have to, if you subscribe or not. So I need you to subscribe. Yes, DeBoer has this year to prove himself. Michelle, I think he will. I really do. I believe he will prove himself this year. Not only that, listen to me, Chad. Listen to me, especially to the Bama fan. Not only will DeBoer prove himself, but Ryan Grubb is here. And I know a lot of hype and a lot of emphasis and a lot of focus has been put on Ryan Grubb, and justly so. But also all of the other coaches like Coach Shep, uh, Coach Gillespie, uh, Freddie Roach, all of the other coaches, everybody that has anything to do with the Alabama Crimson Tide football team, this is going to be the year that I believe that in year two of Coach Kalen DeBoer's reign, his tenure here, this will be the year I am of the firm persuasion that Alabama, my Alabama, in the words of Kangaroo Black, my Alabama Crimson Tide is going to make some noise. I just believe that. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that the Alabama Crimson Tide is going to make some noise this year. So let's uh let's stay positive. Let's stay upbeat. Now listen, we're in the dead season of the year. And so we just have to kind of keep our energies up. We have to keep our minds going and everything. Because I know a lot of people are not like me. I actually like baseball. I actually do like baseball. So, but the problem is I don't get a chance to watch it as much as I would like because of my schedule. Because once I get off of here, sometimes I'm going into the next show, getting to the next show, or I have errands to run like I have today. I've got something to do this evening, and everything. So I don't get a chance to watch it as I desire, but I do keep up with it. My favorite team are the Mets and the Orioles, and everything. Latoya says she's a Braves fan. Good. If you're a baseball fan, rep your team right quick. Rep your team. Rep your team. If you are a baseball fan, rep your team. There's my sissy Kimberly. Good morning. Happy Friday, Kimberly, and roll tide to you, sis. Roll tide. But we just have to keep our energies going. We have to keep our heads up, have to keep our minds on things. But like I said, a lot of people don't like baseball, but I'm one of the ones that do. So I keep up with sports. And I will tell you something else. Now, please don't look at me strange. Don't think me strange right here, and everything. I've been watching that is it the USFL. I've been watching that United States Football League where the UFFL, USFL, and the XFL kind of merged together. They play pretty good football over there. Kind of check them out. Check them out. Birmingham Stallions, St. Louis Battlehawks, the DC. I forgot their name. Man, there's some good folks. Matter of fact, I saw ESG 84. I saw one of your former players, Rodrigo Blankenship, plays in the USFL there. Still kicking that ball, man. He still has those skills. Now, for whatever reason, he did not make it in the NFL. I don't know. I don't keep up with pros like that. But Rodrigo Blankenship is a part of that USFL. I was watching him the other night, and I said I'm gonna bring this up today. So support those guys. Support them. Still watch. No, it's not the NFL, and no, it's not college football as we know it, but it's football. And those guys, and I will say this much: those guys actually play some sound defense. It's actually sound defense. They come with it. So I just wanted to tell you that I do watch the USFL. I watch the replays, but sometimes I do make it a point and I watch them live. Okay, I watch them live. So get a chance to go see, do your thing. Our our administrative assistant, Miss Carla, is here. Good morning, Carla. Happy Fast and Furious Friday to you. Good morning, everybody. Again, good morning, Kimberly and Stephen and DSG, Roderick, Michelle, DSG, Latoya, all of y'all. Good morning, Nick Harden. Good morning. Yes, Nick Harden, is that your birthday? No, wait a minute now. Whose birthday is on August 30th? Let's get it right here. Whose birthday is on August 30th? I just saw it in the chat. Because if that's the same day, uh, we're gonna have a win for you. Okay, cool. You know what, Kimberly? Let me say this to you, dear. Kimberly, I'm gonna put this on. I need to put this on All right, good. Okay, Steven, I believe you're gonna have you're gonna have a great birthday that day, brother. I believe you're gonna have a great birthday. I believe that the Alabama Crimson Tide is going to bring you one great birthday present on August the 30th. I believe it. Okay, wait a minute. I got to show Kimberly. Kimberly, that's a blessing. Hanging out with your mom and your grandmom, you, mom, and grandmom. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Enjoy that. Enjoy today. Enjoy today. I'm saying that to everyone. Enjoy your family and don't take your family for granted. Shout out, still our prayers and condolences are going out to the bereaved Russell family and the loss of their loved one, Keelan's twin sister. I don't like to be highlighting that a lot, but it is what it is, folks. But they need our prayer. And not only them, others that are going through, even if you're in the chat, you may be going through something. We're praying for it and with you. We're praying for it and with you. And so, Kimberly, keep the day special. Hang out with mom. Hang out with grandma. Because there's a lot of us that don't have that. Yeah. Thank you, LaToya. 3 generations of greatness. Man, enjoy each other. You don't see that every day, or you don't hear talk of it every day. But if you have that particular element going, keep it special, Kimberly. Keep it special. And Big Brother's proud of you, and I'm happy for you that you're going to hang out with them today. I wish that I had my mom, and I never met my grandmother on neither side, my mom nor my dad's side, and everything. So those of you that have parents, grandparents, you are blessed. Now those of us that don't, we're still blessed because at least we still have their memory and everything. Kimberly, man, that's a blessing. And so, hey, make that happen. Make that happen. Oh, yeah, Stephen, I think Alabama's going to beat them. Alabama's going to beat them. Oh, yeah, Alabama's going to beat them. I've got to go back and answer a question that Roger started. Man, Roger, I think I'm going to deem you, my brother, as the question asker. But you started this yesterday, big dog, and we stayed on it for about almost an hour. But hey, that's what makes the chat go. That's what makes the chat go. That gets my attention at times. Expectation for Ryan Grubb, maybe top 30 offense. Bruh, I'm gonna tell you like this. Fool around and let it click, and it will be a top, hands down. With the depth at the running back position and the wideouts, with a healthy O line, and that's the part that's the question mark. Roderick, you all have heard me say it before that I am not as much concerned about the quarterback as I am the O line. I am concerned about the O line, bro. If the O line stays healthy, intact, bring that experience from last year, because that's where a lot of times we miss the boat in our offense, is to talk about the experience of our O line and everything from coming back from last year. I believe that not just a top 30 defense, my friend, but I believe in the top 3. I believe in the top 3. Now, I know a lot of people are some people are hype on Ty Simpson, and there are some people that's downing Ty Simpson. He's going to get the best of both worlds. But I believe Ty is going to have the year that he's going to have the year that he's been dreaming of. I want to bring something to your attention. And for those of you that really follow Bama football, when Coach DeBoer got there last year, there was a little clip that, a little interview rather, that they did with Ty Simpson. Now check this out, everybody. Ty Simpson made the statement that he wanted to be the first quarterback under the DeBoer era to bring Coach DeBoer and the Alabama Crimson Tide a championship. He wanted to be the quarterback to bring Coach Kalen DeBoer his first championship. You can go back and check it out in some of the archives when Coach DeBoer first got there and they begin to interview players. Kai Simpson made those statements. He made that statement. He made that declaration, affirmation, whatever you want to, however you want to deem it. He made it. So with that, Roderick, uh, Ryan Grubb coming in to me solidifies a relationship, not just an offense, but he solidifies a relationship. Okay, so uh, we're gonna see top 30. That's easy, but top 5, I'm just saying top 3, and all the pieces fit together. So that's my expectation, not just top 30, bro, top 3. And my expectation, my highest expectation is always number 1. But one step at a time, one game at a time, 1 week at a time. Today is just the 6th June, 6/6/2025. We still have a ways to go. So, but top 30 in its totality, yeah, I can see that. But as we get closer, we play with this, I believe we inch our way up. A lot of people are not sold on Alabama just to get, and I can understand. Piano Man can understand, but I believe that we're going to bounce back this year. Right. So, and I'm going to say this in its totality: the SEC is going to have some teams in it that's going to shock some people. I'm being honest with you. We're going to shock some people. They're going to shock some people. Alabama will be one of those teams. Being honest, it'll be one of those teams. So we've got a lot going on. So top 30, I can get with that. But I think that in the finality of it, it'll be the top 3. Number 1, probably. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning. JB 718. The governor is in the house. Everybody say good morning to the governor. Everybody say good morning to the governor. Good morning, Governor JB. He's the governor. Latoya says, I think Ty Simpson put too much pressure on himself, but I think he's more confident coming into the season because he knows he's won the locker room. Exactly. I believe that too, Latoya. I believe that. At first, I had some reservations about it, but I believe that myself. I believe that he's going to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine. The only thing that I worry about for the most part are injuries. I worry about injuries because I've said it before, I've said it again, especially on offense, on that O-line, we are not that deep yet. We're not that deep. But what's going to help that if we make a deep run into the playoff, win the games we're supposed to win. I mean, win them. Win the games we're supposed to win, and we're going to be fine. We will be okay. We're going to be fine. And so he put a lot of pressure on himself because he really wants to succeed. He really wants to succeed. Latoya, he really wants to succeed. Okay. So yes, I think he did put too much pressure on himself, but you need to put pressure on. You need to pressure yourself, not too much, but you need to challenge yourself. I'm gonna use an example. I'm gonna use Piano Man as an example. When I use this example, I have an announcement to make. I am doing this podcast as a challenge to me. I'm not in competition with anyone else. I'm in competition with Piano Man. Each day, not so much each day, really each hour of the day, I am in competition with me to be the best that I can be. I put a lot of pressure on myself to be the best. I'm not trying to compete with anyone. I'm competing with me. So I want to bring the best content. I want to have the best of a conversation, an intelligent conversation, a fun conversation. Like JB said, no one getting mad, no one hate, no this, no that, no the other. Nothing negative, all positive. Because let me tell you something about podcasting and all of this. It's basically about opinion. That's all it's about. Really nothing right, nothing wrong. Basically opinion. But if you're consistent in your opinion, you're consistent in dialogue, positive dialogue, that's what helps you grow as an individual. And I believe that that's what Ty has done. Ty is in competition with himself. He's challenging himself. He's won the locker room, and I believe that he is challenging. I felt that, man. He's challenging the locker room to challenge themselves. And when you can have a leader that challenges you, to challenge yourself, you see a difference maker in the locker room. Leaders can't be standoffish. Leaders have to be up in your face. Leaders have to do it from a standpoint, not just of love, but also of authority. You got to know and you got to challenge them. You can't just sit off and sulk and be this and be an island in the sea all to yourself. No, when you're going to be a leader of people, a leader of men, you have to be there with them, encourage them, but also get on them when they get on their behinds when they're not doing right. So, yes, Latoya, he has, I think he put too much pressure on himself. And then number two, sometimes too much pressure on yourself, it causes you to not perform good under pressure when you really need to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that Ty has chilled out. He's doing what he needs to do, and he's won the locker room. So let's get behind him, God family. And then I'm gonna say this too: whomever your team is, DSG, anybody that's from Georgia, if you're a Texas fan, if you're an Ole Miss fan, anyone that is starting with a new quarterback, listen. Some of the Georgia fans may say, Gunnar Stockton is not a new quarterback. Yes, he is. He did not start last year. This will be the year that he starts. He's starting. Arch Manning did not start last year. This will be the year that he starts. See what I'm saying? So every quarterback, every player, it doesn't matter the position, you have to challenge yourself. You have to challenge yourself. And then as you challenge yourself, especially if you are a leader, you got to challenge others around you. Okay? You got to challenge others around you. So I'm just saying, let's challenge. So we have 85 days, y'all. 85 days until Bama versus Florida State. My question is, are you ready? Are you ready? You know, are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. PSG, there are those people who don't know what they're talking about. Exactly. Exactly. You know, some people watch, they look for what they look for. They look for certain narratives. I try to watch the game. You know, I try to watch the game. So I've said this before about Georgia and everything. I watched them a couple of years ago in that last championship. I told my little brother, I said that dominance has left and it's not there. You have to build that up. You have to be consistent with that. That even goes for Bama, Ohio State, anybody. When you come off of a championship year, let me tell you something. Trying to duplicate that, repeat, three-peat, and all that kind of stuff, that stuff is hard. That stuff is hard. You know, I'm just saying. But we have 85 days of liftoff. Bama versus FSU. In the words of Shaq, can you dig it? Yeah. Roderick, to a certain degree, yes. If you're talking about Ty Simpson, yes, he is dual threat. Now, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. He's not Jalen Milroe. Let's not get it twisted now. And that's not to hype up Jalen, neither to put him down. He's not Jalen. He's not the athlete Jalen was, but he's the quarterback Alabama needs right now to get this offense going. Now, when the offensive coordinator comes out and says that if we had to play a game tomorrow, Ty Simpson would be the starter, then that speaks volumes. But I've said before, I'll say it again, he does not deserve to be the quarterback just because he's waited his turn. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to put it to you like this. No play. I'm sorry. No player deserves the spot because they waited their turn. Any player deserves a starting position because they can learn the offense, they can run be a leader on the field, they know their stuff, they got it against the first team defense. Listen to me, folks. Listen to me. It's time out for this. I'm gonna say it again. So here's what I'm already up to the part about turning the page. I'm already up to the turning the page. It's time to turn the page on loyalty alone. It's time to move on from just give the player a chance because he's been loyal. I told you yesterday, loyalty runs two ways. Not just the player to the team, but also the team and the coaches to the player. Loyalty is a two-way street. And if you're just going to go on loyalty alone, there's a lot of players that deserve to play. So I'm just saying, but put a player in because they deserve it. They've won the position. They've won it. Just saying now. Just saying. They've won that position. They've earned that position. That don't mean, like JB said, that doesn't mean you've been on there for years. That don't mean that you're that guy. It doesn't mean that. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, I hear on other platforms, I hear them say, put Ty in. He's been there. He's waited his turn. No, that's the worst reason to put him in. That's the worst reason. That's the wrong reason. Just saying now, that's the wrong reason. That's the wrong reason. Don't just put him in because he's been there for 3-4 years. No. Put him in because he has earned the position. He's earned the confidence of the locker room. He's earned it. I'm passionate about that because I've seen so many players, JB, Governor, on every level, in every sport, get put in a position to play because everybody says he's been loyal to the team, put him there, knowing good and doggone well that dude really doesn't have what it takes to play in that position on a consistent basis. Consistency is the key. And listen, to all you former athletes, tell me if I'm wrong. If you're a starter, you got to do that thing over and over and over and over again. You got to, and each play, you got to consistently, you got to consciously, consistently, concisely get better. Get better every play. You can't take plays off. I'm sorry. You cannot take plays off. Back in my day, you took the play off and the coach saw you taking the play off, you was out of there. And if you had the coaches that I had, you wasn't going back into the game. I don't care how much you apologize. Coach, give me another chance. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. No. So no. Don't put anyone in because they've been with the team that long and talking about they waited their turn. No. Put them in there because they deserve to be there. And they can go up against your number one offense, your number one defense, and make it happen against them. Then they can go up against someone else's number one offense or number one defense and make it happen with them. That's my take. That's right. That's my take. That's my take on it. So I'm just saying. So with that being said, see, there you go again, Roger, and you and Latoya and all y'all with some questions and comments. But I love it. That's what I'm here for, and that's what makes part of this show go. So keep coming with those questions and comments like that. But before I go further, I have an announcement. I do. I have an announcement, and next Friday, most of you know, there's Coach Carl. Good morning, Coach Carl. Man, good to see you, my brother. I was just telling Kimberly we can't take family for granted, and you are all of you are part of my family, and when y'all come on, I am so grateful to see you, Coach Carl. We need you to get better, dog. I need you to get better. You know, no more Auburn stories. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever story that was you told yesterday. No. I got you, man. Man, Coach Carl, you, Coach Al, Coach Sean, B. Sharp, man, y'all. Jonathan, Ted, y'all crazy, man. That's it, man. Coach Carl, man, we love you, brother. We love you. And we bid you guys the speed of God to get better, man. You and your family and all that kind of stuff. We appreciate it. But that story you told yesterday, wow. Yeah, yeah, but we're going to be fine. But listen, y'all know next Friday night at 7 p.m. Central, Piano Man KB will be launching our show, our first show together, as a show next Friday night. The name of the show is going to be KB and Piano Man Keeping It a Book. That's the name of the show. KB and Piano Man Keeping It a Book. Here on YouTube. So come with it. Come with it. I need everybody in the chat to join us next Friday night at 7 o'clock p.m. We will be on the Lord willing. Lord willing. Twister's here. Twister the Wind Walker 28. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, KB and Piano Man will be keeping it a buck next Friday night. Right here, YouTube. Come with it. I need everybody in the chat. If you can make it, come on with it on next Friday night. We're going to do call-ins on the show. We quite haven't got that far, Roger. I'm not quite sure. We really have not discussed that. But I know on this show, on the morning run and the long run, as soon as my subscriber list, my quote unquote, my clientele, my fan list, all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to call it, soon as it grows a little bit, then I'm going to start doing calling. Okay. And I'm really going to be needing, I'm going to be needing my mods. I'm really going to need my mods to be doing that. So, but we will be discussing that. My mods know I'm playing, I'm kicking, but but the call in, we working on that. But next Friday night, KB and Piano Man, Keeping It a Buck, will be debuting. Please come join us. And I'm telling you now, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be all right. Y'all already know how KB is, and y'all are getting to know how I be. And man, it's gonna be something serious. It's gonna be something serious. So I need everyone. Don't let us down. Come join us. Hey, we're family. We're family. And so Coach Carl said, I definitely want to do a call-in show. And I love it. I love doing call-ins. I really do. I love doing call-ins. It's fun. It's fun. It's very fun. And I value your input. I value, and we both do. We value your opinion and everything. So whatever KB says he wants to go in whatever direction, that's which way we're going to go into. But if we lead into call-ins, then fine and dandy. I'm gonna be like KB. Only thing we just ask you to do is keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. Keep it sane. Keep it sane. That's all we're saying. Keep it sane. Uh, 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 just shout out again to everyone in the chat. 50 y'all in the chat. Oh wow. Right. Keep it in the chat, man. I love y'all. I thank y'all for being here. And so, with that being said, I told you I'm just gonna be on here for a few more minutes today. And Fast and Furious Friday, I've got some errands I've got to run today, and I can't hang out today like I want to. But we gonna, today's just one of those days. I got business to handle. So, man, just can't sit behind here and chat with the family today. But maybe the next time I'm live, then maybe I can stay there a little bit longer. All right. Now, yesterday, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but I went and purchased my Athlon football book. I'm an avid believer in Athlon. I'm also an avid believer in Lindy's, those two. But Athlon, I have been following since I've been a kid, from just loving football. I am a football fan. College has been my thing ever since I've been basically in the world. And that doesn't mean I don't like pro. But do y'all know I've never purchased a pro magazine at all? Never. But I've purchased every year. I have purchased an Athlon college football magazine every year. That's where I get a lot of information. That's where I get a lot of, you know what, respectable on KB. I'm really being funny when I say that, because KB gonna let you have it. I'll let you have it too. I just have to watch how I let you have it. But the trolls, Steven, wait a minute. Steven, yeah, let me put that up. Let me tell you something. The trolls make that difference. I'm gonna tell you what I've learned about trolls. There are two types of trolls in the world. There are trolls that want to be seen, and there are trolls that's just trying to be seen. Most of the trolls they fall into that category, and they're trying to bring attention to themselves. Now, we'll play with you for a minute and everything, but for the most part, between KB and the 401k crew, somebody gonna get cut out. They just gonna get cut out. I mean, honest to good. OG Gill, good morning to you, my brother. Good morning. We're still praying for you, OG. We're praying for you. We love you, man. We love you, and we're praying for you. Keep OG Gill in your prayers. We're praying for good success, OG Gill. We're praying for good success in your own health, my friend, in your own health. And not only him, not only Coach Carl, but everyone. We're praying, may the Lord bless you with great success in your body. Man, I like to see everybody healthy and vibrant and doing well. But we also know that with time comes these things. And, God is still good, man. God is still good. So OG Gill, Coach Carl, everybody, the Russell family, we are praying for and with you. That's what we are. But anyway, the trolls won't let anybody be great, Stephen. But man, I'm ready for them. I have them on here sometimes. I do, but there are some trolls. You know what? There are some trolls I'm going to address. I'm going to tell the 401k crew, don't cut them off just yet. Let Piano Man just do something right quick, and then that's going to be the end of that. That's going to be the end of that. Okay, so the trolls, but I'm ready for them, man. I'm ready, especially them fans, those trolls who come talking about that our Alabama Crimson Tide, we're no good, and we're this, we're that, and we're the third. And then they come up with all this old idiotic stuff that they're talking, and like what DSG said, and don't know what they're talking about. You know, KB will entertain them until they stop making sense. Not like me. I had a guy the other day uh, when we had like this. It was supposed to have been a 15-minute check-in and all that kind of stuff. It ended up being a 2 hour impromptu show. It was somebody came on there and came in my inbox and said, "You don't know ball." Y'all know what I did? You know what I did, Stephen? I said, "Well, I'm. This was a personal invitation for you. I'm inviting you as not somebody in the chat. I want you to be a guest on my show, and I want you to tell me and show me where Piano Man doesn't know his football. And then we're going to have a decent, non-delusional conversation if that's what you know. Uh, you know, about all that. I'm left. I told y'all this is Fast and Furious Friday. I do have a script that I'm going by, but sometimes I do have this tendency to go off script. And here's the governor not letting Piano Man be great again. I'm not even gonna put that up. I'm not even gonna put that on the screen, Governor. Man, you just made me spit my water out. I'm serious. Anyway, but we have some trolls, and so I'm expecting. So yeah, JB, we just keeping it a buck, man. We just keep it a buck. And some people would rather you keep it 50 cent and keep it real with. I mean, just keep it 50 cent. And then they'll just say, I know it, JB. Leave me alone now. What? Nothing. Y'all, one of these days, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate the support. I appreciate 401k crew. No, I appreciate them. Man, they have no clue how much I appreciate them and everything, and all of you all. But one of these days, when they're really up to it, I want me and the 401k crew, but we're gonna do it on this show. So we have this story that we tell. Excuse me, y'all, but I done got plum tickled. We have this story. There's a story. It's a true story too. It is a true story. They be talking about I got $1. When you in, I got $2. But anyway, this the silliness that comes out sometimes. I got $2. I appreciate you, Twister. And yes, we want to grow, and we're growing. And listen, bro. Me and the 401k crew, we have this story. There's this true story. It is true as all get out. It is true as heaven itself. It is true. We gonna tell it one of these days when they're up to it, and I can really get them on and everything. Now they cut up in the chat, but sometimes you need to hear us when we talking to each other. You know, see, JB, you and Stephen not gonna bother me this morning. Y'all ain't gonna worry me. See, cause I told y'all yesterday, and I said this: if Dwight was about to say something yesterday, we didn't find out until later. If Dwight had a said what he was gonna say, I was gonna shut this program down yesterday because that was about to open up something that I wasn't ready for. I wasn't ready to happen. I'm quoting the movie. Yeah, I know. But that quote kind of personal, don't it? You know, sometimes these movie quotes hit personal when you done live that thing, man. That movie quotes hit personal. But listen, KB, Piano Man, keeping it a buck, next Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 Eastern 7 Central, and so the story goes with the rest of them. Okay, and so we're going to be keeping it a buck with you about the Alabama Crimson Tide and all that kind of stuff. Steven and JB, you know what? I might need JB. I mean, I might need Steven to be the lieutenant governor. You know, I, Carla, governor, I do need funding. Anyway, on to what we talked about here. Right quick, for just a few minutes. Some intriguing games. Yesterday we went over some games of both week 1 and week 2. We talked about FSU and talked about Florida and Bama. We talked about Utah, UCLA. We talked about another one will be Mississippi State and University of Southern Mississippi. Those are some intriguing games. The reason that I'm bringing up some of these games, we talked about Miami and Notre Dame, Texas, Ohio State. We talked about some of these games because here's what I'm getting at. With some of these games, that first game, those first 2 weeks, are going to be intriguing because to me it's going to set the tone in some ways of how your season possibly will go. Now I know some people will say some folks have to win, somebody got to win, somebody's got to lose. I got that part, and we know that. That goes without saying. But the catch is, y'all, with some of these first week games like Bama and FSU, Ohio State, Texas, Miami, Notre Dame. Man, those are games that in some ways it can either make you or break you to some degree. Auburn and Baylor is another game that I'm of the firm persuasion. Auburn finished 5-7 last year. Baylor finished 8-4, I think it was, and both of these teams. There's my best friend from Twitter. Roll Tide, Mimi. Good to see you. Good morning. Those games have some implications. Whereas as far as SEC versus another conference and this, that, and the other, those things are important, yeah. But I'm talking about it from a personal standpoint of what it does for a team. Like if Bama goes in and just completely annihilates Florida State in their stadium, the psyche, if you will, that it will have on Florida State for the rest of the year. And they could possibly have another disastrous year. You see what I'm saying? And then that speaks volumes for Alabama in beginning to shut the critics up from last year. Talking about, because if you sit down and listen to all of the critics, especially from those from Georgia, all they talk about is they do not talk about our loss to Michigan. They do not talk about our loss to Oklahoma. They do not talk about our loss to Tennessee. All they bring up, they highlight rather, is the loss to Vanderbilt. They just highlight that loss right there. They highlight Vanderbilt. This is why I'm saying that the first game for Alabama is the most important game. Thank you, Stephen. The Florida State game. Okay, it's time to put back in the chat. 85 days. 85 days. I'm keeping that before us. 85 days, y'all. It's going to be statement making time. Not just lift off for Bama, but Bama has to make a statement. And I believe that some of these games are statement making games. They're statement making games. They are. They are statement making games. So in 85 days, somebody has to make a statement. Somebody has to. So I believe that in week one, Bama has to make a statement, and I believe they will make that statement. I do not believe that Florida State, if there's any Florida State fans, I know my son Jeremy is a Florida State fan. We have I forgot his name, who comes in ever so often. He's a Florida State fan, and we miss him and everything, but I know he's working and this, that, and the third. But there are other Florida State fans. I have a cousin who loves Florida State and everything. I am of the firm persuasion that Florida State will not, will not make that big of a jump, especially, and I'm going to say this kind of emphatically, I don't believe that they're going to win with Calistanos as quarterback. I don't believe. I don't believe. Now, Gus Malzahn, oh yeah, Gus Malzahn will do his best to prepare him, to prepare the offense. Gus Malzahn is an offensive guru. He really is. He's the offensive guru. And in the past, Gus Malzahn has given Alabama fits, even with Nick Saban. He did. Mm-hmm. He gave us fit. But I don't believe that it's going to happen. It's going to happen this year. I don't think it's going to happen. Twister, I am of the firm persuasion. I'm with you on that. Hold up, I got to put Twister on the board here. Alabama doesn't need to talk on social media. They need to let the actors speak on the field. Exactly. That's simple. That's simple. They need the action on the field without saying a word. Latoya, I need you to put that up there for me, sis, about what the defense, what does that defense need to be named? What's the name of it, Latoya? Improve your actions on the field. Got to put something in the chat. There we go. Steven says Gus the Bus will not know if he needs to. I have not heard this statement in years. Y'all, I haven't heard this statement since I was a kid playing football. I haven't heard this statement in a long time. I'm serious. That's a good one. That's a good one, Steven. I have not heard that in years. That's old school talk right there, man. That's old school talk. I'm serious. That's old school talk. I've been around a little while. I heard that, that when you hear certain things, it kind of takes you back away. But yeah, that's old man humor. When I was growing up, and see, my parents had us. They were older. They were older, and there were certain things that I would hear. Oh boy, man, people just talk too much. And too much. Social media has done a whole lot of damage to a whole lot of folks. But Alabama, and some people have said to me just yesterday that they did not believe that these statements from Ryan were just direct towards Vanderbilt and everything. My point is that those statements did not need to be made, period. Just let you play on the field suffice. But, however, and on the other hand, if you're going to hit an ant with a sledgehammer, let it start with Florida State. Let it start with everybody. That's all I'm saying. Let it start, not just one team. Vanderbilt was not the only team to beat you. and then we didn't play Florida State last year. So I'm just saying that let's get with the get. Let's start with Florida State. Let's put that sledgehammer to them first. But before we put the sledgehammer to them, let's put that sledgehammer to us. Let's kill these ants in our camp. Let's kill these ants. Let's hit these ants in our camp. Let's stop. Don't even focus. Don't even focus even on Florida State right now. We've got to get better in some areas. We've got to strengthen our own self. And that's where the leadership from the coaches, from the team, from each other comes in. Exactly, Nick. One game at a time. Okay, here it is. This is what I've been waiting on. This is what I've been waiting on. The Great Wall of Hell No. And I mean, when they hear them, where you going, player? Where you think you going? No, you ain't going nowhere. That was then. This is now. This is not the Alabama Crimson Tide from last year. This is not that 9-4 Alabama Crimson Tide. Y'all be laughing at day in and day out. We are not them. We this. We the Great Wall of Hell No. I might need to get that on a t-shirt. Heal in Jesus' name, man. Be blessed, brother. Transport is there for Gil, going for his procedure, and we got you, brother, in prayer. We love you. Gil, you know what to do. And let us know. Let us know. Brother, if we need to, listen, if any of us need to fly up to be with you, and I know you got your family, man, but if anytime you need us, man, you know what to do. And if Piano Man needs to get on a plane, I'm coming. I'm coming. Check on my brother. Check on my brother. So let's keep Gil in prayer. He's going for his procedure. We got you, big dog. We got you. That's the OG of the group. Gil. Yeah. As long as they don't call no one Tootsie Rolls like that Gil. That Tootsie Roll thing go get that Tootsie Roll thing. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make that thing up. Yes, Michelle. And I went on put that up there, and we said that yesterday, but I can't state this enough, Michelle. I'm with you, sis. Let's keep the QB Russell family in prayer as well, because he lost his twin sister the other day. Exactly. And we've really been highlighting that. We've been highlighting that. So yes, thank you for putting that up there in our chat with the school and everything. We want to keep all of them in prayer. I just, if anyone from that family's hearing, we got you in prayer. Dwight, I'm not even speaking. I'm not, that Tootsie Roll thing. See, I'm just glad Susan ain't on here. I'm just glad Susan ain't on here. Susan and Gary, I'm just glad they not on here. But back to something else. Here we go. Michelle. That's what I wanted to go back to. I gave Michelle and the team a pat last year because he had to put the team together this year. No excuses. No excuses this time. And you know what? And Michelle, I don't believe that Coach DeBoer is allowing excuses either. I don't believe he's allowing it this year. I believe that in year 2, boom, pow. I got a feeling now. I've got a feeling that it's going to be okay. It's going to be better. It's going to be better. I think it's going to be better. I think that'll make a great T-shirt. Yeah. Victoria, you might need to look into that one. You might need to look into that. You might need to look into that. Yeah. Being honest with you might need to look into that. Mimi, how are you? How you doing, Mimi? That's my best friend on Twitter, y'all. Whenever Mimi puts something up about Jaden Roberts, I'm there comment. That's my dude. That's my dude. That's my dude there. That's the guy. I believe he's going to be the leader of that O-line this year. I believe some accountability is coming. So anyway, right quick, got to get ready to get out of here. But those intriguing games of the week. But that week 2, the intriguing game of the week, I'm of the firm persuasion. Great, Mimi, great, all is well. I love to hear that. Good, good. I also believe that in week 2, watch Michigan versus Oklahoma. Now, speaking of Michigan, watch the news very closely, y'all. Watch the news very closely. I'm telling you now, watch the news very closely concerning Michigan. Concerning Michigan. Watch the news. There's some things going on about these sign stealing and other allegations that's going on about them. Watch that very closely. Matter of fact, I want to say it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow. Thank you, Nick. Roll Tide to you, brother. Be safe. Have a great weekend. And if you know what, don't be surprised if I don't sneak on here and just chat with everybody. No formal show. No formal show, all of that. But don't be surprised if I don't come up here tomorrow. Tomorrow sometime and just chat with everybody. If you're up for it, come on. But don't be surprised, okay? It won't be a formal show, just be chat time. We just gonna sit down, have fun, laugh, and talk. But if it turns into and sometimes those are the best shows, that when you just letting some things happen. And that's what I try to do, is just let some things happen. So, but anyway, Steven says Michigan is about to meet Hammer Time. I believe that something has to be done about this. Something has to be done about this, because I'm not going to say it how it was said, but I will say this. This sign stealing thing is actually deeper than what people give it credit. I'm serious. So watch the Michigan start. Watch the Michigan scandal this weekend, because I think that presenting of evidence and everything, it either starts today or tomorrow. So Wister said he's on the road, but I'll be listening. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Stephen hit, yeah, we chopping it up. We just chopping it up a little bit. But right quick before I leave, because I gotta go run this errand right quick. But listen, it's time to turn the page. It's time to turn the page. Let's turn the page. What are we gonna turn the page on? First of all, let's turn the page on loyalty. There's nothing wrong with being loyal. But what I mean by that is, let's turn this page on just giving a guy a position because they've been there for 4 or 5 years. Don't do that. We reward hard work. We reward excellence. We reward perseverance. That's what we reward. We on the field. We reward great leadership. So turn the page on just loyalty alone. Don't just give it to them because they've been there. Let them start because they've earned it. Let them start because they have won the respect of the coaches and the players. And the players, especially the players who are on first team. Turn the page on just loyalty alone. Turn the page. Because this, which leads me to my last segment, because if you don't, that's not smart. That's not smart. If you can't turn the page and all you're going to do is reward somebody on loyalty alone and can't find any hint of leadership quality, can't find any sense of they know the playbook and can run the plays, and they know it, and they can help execute and execute with precision and execute consistently. And you just putting them there because they've been there for 4 or 5 years. That's not smart. That's not smart. Let me find out you like us a little bit, piano man. You can't stay out. I do. I like y'all a little bit. I like y'all a little bit. Y'all some cool folks. I like y'all a little bit. You know what? I'm almost willing to guarantee. I'm like Charles Barkley. I guarantee it. I'm almost willing to guarantee that if I hung out with some of y'all, it'll be the coolest thing. It'll be the coolest thing. We might get put out the restaurant. I guarantee it. I like y'all a little bit. I like y'all. I like the 401k a little bit. Just a little bit. I like everybody a little bit. Here it is after 9 o'clock, and I told y'all 10 minutes ago I had to go. So that lets you know how I feel about you. But it's not so smart. So that's what we're going to turn the page on. We're going to turn the page on this loyalty thing. Oh, I'm not going to be late, Roger. Trust me. I'm not going to be late. They're expecting me. They know I'm coming. I'm not going to be late. All I got to do is just walk on out the door and go get in the car, and I'm gone. But listen, y'all, we've got to turn the page. We've got to turn the page. And so in 85 more days, everybody, we are going to make a statement. 85 more days. It's going to be statement making time. 85 more days. Lift off. You know what? I think I will get on here tomorrow. I think I will get on here tomorrow. I don't know quite what time. You'll get a notification that I'm coming on, but I'm just coming on tomorrow just to say 84 days. 84 days. I'm going to walk this down. Now, when I'm going to Washington to visit my kids and everything, Washington State now. And that's going to be a real challenge for me because when I start the show out there, it will be 6 o'clock in the morning. And when I go to Washington, y'all, it gets kind of crucial out there. But I'm still gonna do the show. I'm ordering a particular bag to carry my computer in, carry my computer with my laptop and my iPad and everything. I'm gonna set up shop there and all that good stuff. So if y'all see me with my bags under my eyes and everything, just know Piano Man and his kids been hanging out a little bit, but I'm still dedicated to the show. I believe in what I am doing. I believe in you all. I believe in doing this, and I'm so thankful and so grateful for each of you that takes the time to come hang out with Piano Man and everything. Errands or hanging out with the cool kids. I'd rather hang out with the cool kids any day. But this errand thing, all I got to do is just drop something off. And then I'm headed on back out my way. So, but I'm just saying this, here in the next few weeks, I'll be on my way to Washington, the Lord willing. And so if I look like I'm real sleepy, I probably am. But we're still going to do our best to bring the best in Bama content. And also have some friends out there. And we're trying to work some things out there too while we're out there. So just know, Piano Man, the Lord willing, I'm going to be right here and everything. So don't forget that on Mondays, Piano Man will be on twice a day on Monday at 8 to 9 or 8 to whenever we dismiss with the morning run. And then from 5 to 7 p.m. on Monday evenings with the long run. And then daily the rest of the week with the morning run with Piano Man from 8 to 9. And then starting next Friday, everybody say next Friday, Friday night, KB, Piano Man, keeping it a book. We start our first show. And so Say hi to the Redskin. Cause KB is he's a big Redskin. Is he Redskin? I know B Sharp is, you know. Thank you, Kimberly. That's my sissy and everything. Thank you. Thank you. I love your support. And I'm always here to support you, Kimberly. Always. Always. Um, and KB, Piano Man, keeping it a buck. Next Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. You know how the rest of y'all go. You know what time it's going to be. Feeling that. Michelle, I knew it was a reason I liked you. You all right with me. I am a longtime Steelers fan. For most of you that don't know, or for any of you that don't know, I am originally from West Virginia. I was born on the West Virginia-Pennsylvania line. And so, therefore, I am a Steelers fan for a long time. So, yes, the Steelers made me mad yesterday in doing what they did, but, hey, it is what it is, you know, and everything. But we love our Steelers. And, Michelle, I have a jersey, and I have a son that's a Steelers fan too, Michelle. But Michelle, next week I'm going to wear a particular jersey, and I think you're gonna like that jersey. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go put this particular jersey in the cleaners so I can have it ready. I'm getting all my jerseys ready for the upcoming season and all that kind of stuff. So, so shout out to Michelle and everything. The Steel Curtain, yes sir, Stephen. I don't know how you know it. And since you brought that up, I'm going to give you a spoiler alert, Michelle. It's because since Stephen said Steel Curtain, I have a Mean Joe Green jersey, and I also have a Franco Harris jersey. So I'm going to also be ordering another jersey, maybe today, and everything. I mean, you know, so I love my Steelers. I love the Alabama Crimson Tide. I love Pittsburgh Steelers and pro basketball. I'm a Lakers fan. I love my Lakers. Love, you know, and baseball, Mets, the Orioles. Hockey. I like hockey. I like sports. I even like wrestling. I do. I'm a sports. I love them Lakers. I do. Been a Lakers fan for a long time. When the Lakers are not in it, I don't even hardly watch the finals. But did anybody watch that last night? Halliburton did it again. I told them the other night that if those threes get to falling and everything, then Indiana's going to make it interesting. Even though I do believe that KFC, ooh, I must be hungry. OKC is going to still win the whole thing, but they let one out. They let one out get away from them last night. But I kept saying, I said it on Be Sharp the other night, that if Indiana's go to shooting those threes and go to making them, they're gonna keep it interesting, and that's just what they did. They not only kept it interesting, they ended up winning the game. I cut the game off. I said, OKC got this. Shoot. And here goes the alert. My ESPN app goes off, alert goes off. Halliburton done it to him, done it again. I say, well, there it is. But the joy of this NBA final, two small market teams are in the championship. And that's what makes this love. It makes it love. So, but anyway, be sure and tune in for us at you know, all of the podcasts. Coach Carl, when he gets back on the men, Coach Carl, Coach Al, B Sharp, Coach Sean, Jonathan Lewis, Ty Hayes, KB, podcasters everywhere. Man, keep doing your thing. And I thank you for those of you that allow me to hang out with you podcasters. I appreciate you. And I hope to bring other podcasters to the show sometime just for us to sit down and talk about our teams, whether it's Alabama or it doesn't matter. I'm reaching out to everybody. Sometimes you got to learn to expand your territory and reach out. It doesn't make you fair weather or anything because other people like their teams too. But you also you also want to you want to learn and see what other people are doing and everything because podcasting is not their only life. So shout out to all podcasters everywhere. Keep doing your thing. Our voices are being heard and our platforms are being recognized. Trust me when I tell you. So keep doing it. The best is yet to come. I want to thank each of you this morning for in the chat, all 50 something of y'all in the chat. I want to thank all of my subscribers. If you have never subscribed to the long run, please subscribe. I'm not after your. Thank you, Stephen. We in it for the long run. We in it for the long haul. And I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not after your money. I'm just after your subscription. That's all. And this is why we want to keep the chat going because it works for the algorithm and all that good stuff is good. In the words of Triple H, it's good for business. Okay, so shout out to all podcasters. The best is yet. Thank everyone in the chat, all 50 something of y'all. Thankful to all 150 something subscribers of the long run. Thank you. And again, if you've never subscribed to the channel, please take the time out to subscribe today. But not only to me, Coach Carl, Coach Al, E. Sharp, Coach Sean, Ty Hayes, Jonathan Lewis, everyone. Good morning, Angela. We about to get out of here, Angela. We about to get out of here, but thank you for coming. She's from Memphis, Tennessee. Good morning. All of the podcasters, everybody, we just, support them. DSG84, DSGB84, starting his podcast. If you have not subscribed to him, subscribe today. Zach Picture Gaming has his own podcast. Subscribe to him. Listen, this thing is big enough for all of us. There's no dominant person. We're all in there. Because, even though Kyle Henderson, I don't know if he's watching or not, but shout out to him. He has X amount. Okay. Well, support him too. But that don't mean he has everybody. See what I'm saying? It's big enough for everybody. This world is big enough for everybody to thrive in doing what we do. So don't get it twisted. That you think that you're the only cat's meow. You're not. You're just one of millions that do what you do. Okay. So anyway, roll tide to all of those who are Alabama fans and whomever. If you're not Alabama fan, just go whoever you are. Excuse me. But thank you for being a part of the morning run with Piano Man. And we hope to see you real soon in the long run. Now, we'll be right back here tomorrow doing it one more time. Now, y'all know how Piano Man does it. Y'all know how he does it. I may not see you today or tomorrow. You can best believe I'm going to see you in the long run. And, my other one, check this out. I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. Have a great day, everybody. Roll Tide, be safe, and God bless.